Hello, it's me Jab, aka Jab50N. I'm back. So for those of you who don't know, on the night of August 1st, 2023, my YouTube channel got terminated permanently. It had 8,700 subscribers, it had over 240 videos, and was the home for all my video projects for 11 years. Since I was 16 years old. Now, normally in any situation like this where YouTube handicaps a channel in any way, it's easy to get at their throats and make them the villain, and to be fair, I did that to an extent on Twitter, but I gotta be completely honest with you guys, I can't fully victimize myself here. I screwed up. It's honestly kind of embarrassing as to how I got terminated, but I'm still gonna tell it anyway because in retrospective it is pretty funny at my expense. But I would highly appreciate it if everyone watching right now would watch into the very end, because it'll just help me out tremendously. So I like to watch very out there films. As someone that wants to eventually work on them, I like to watch films that sometimes makes me uncomfortable, you know, just so I can get as many different perspectives as possible. And the night I got terminated, I was looking for a movie that was very in that category. And I remember a few of my friends talking about this 1992 anime film, Midori. However, none of my friends wanted to talk about the film or what it was about, and when I searched it up, I just saw a bunch of articles about how controversial it was. So controversial that it's apparently banned worldwide, including Japan. So naturally, my curiosity piqued and I wanted to watch it. There was a full public upload on YouTube, but the subtitles weren't in English, so that option was no good. And unsurprisingly, it wasn't on any streaming services. And surprisingly, it wasn't on any of my friends' Plex servers. The only copy with English subtitles on it was Archive. Now, here's where I got very stubborn. So the older I get, the more I hate watching movies on a computer. There was an option on archive.org to cast videos onto a TV, but it required a Chromecast, which I didn't have. So I thought I was smart by downloading the movie off of archive.org, uploading it unlisted to my channel so I could use the YouTube TV app. This is when I learned the hard way that it takes YouTube a bit of time before they add any like demonetization or restrictions to videos. Because once the HD processing was over, YouTube claimed I was all good, like green check marks everywhere. But then 5 minutes into watching the film, suddenly the video on my TV stopped loading, and I got a notification on my phone asking about a login in my location. So I said yes, it was me, and in retrospective, I think that was YouTube giving me a chance to claim I was hacked, because as soon as I said it was me, boom, I got the email that every YouTuber dreads of getting. My YouTube channel got terminated for severe or repeated violations of sex and nudity. Yes, I'm an idiot. I've had enough friends and colleagues already lecture me on how this was idiotic on my part, but if you don't mind, I would still like to take a minute to defend myself here. The reason why I thought I could do this and why I thought it was in the clear, because like I said earlier, there's a full public upload on YouTube. Or so I thought. I checked back on that upload afterwards, and that's when I realized that all the graphic scenes were censored. I knew this film was controversial, but I didn't know how controversial it was. I just knew all my friends hated it. So due to my lack of research, and my stubbornness for wanting to watch movies on TV, and my more stubbornness for wanting to enter films blindly, I uploaded a fully uncensored graphic sexual anime film to my channel, which was enough red flags for YouTube to just take out my channel, despite having 0 strikes or anything. I should have sucked it up and watched it on my computer and phone. I should have waited the next day until all my friends were awake so I can ask one of them to add it to their Plex servers, which a few of them were like, Jab, why didn't you just ask me to add it to my Plex server? And I know, I was impatient. And I should have done my research on this film as a whole. I fully understand that. I learned that the hard way. And with all due respect, I don't need anyone else's lectures about this. I was ready to just not even fight YouTube on this, you know, take the L and start a new channel the next day. However, I haven't received a strike on this channel since 2017. And with YouTube's new strike system, strikes eventually expire. And that was the only strike I ever gotten. So until the day I got terminated, my channel was completely clean of strikes. So a few of my YouTube friends told me that that's still a good enough reason to justify me fighting for my channel back. So I did everything I could. I filed appeals, I contacted YouTube creator supports. I made a tweet to Team YouTube, which got over 400 likes and 200 retweets, which, side note, I want to thank everyone who was willing to help make my situation more public, despite this ultimately being my fault. And this did get Team YouTube's attention, however, they doubled down on keeping my channel closed, and then they DM'd me some weird survey link that wasn't a Google URL, which is kind of fishy, but you know, whatever. So my channel of 11 years is gone forever. I'm not gonna lie, this ruined my month a bit, and it's made me ignore a lot of projects that I've been trying to get the ball rolling on, but been putting off for quite a while now. As of now, it's been over a month since my channel got terminated, and at this point, I can't let this continue holding my life back and putting all my goals on hold. So I'm gonna have to accept my fate. I made my bed hard, now I gotta lay in it. I just gotta move forward now. If my idiotic move caused you to lose respect for me and you don't care to follow my new content after today, I completely understand, and I apologize for taking my platform for granted and getting hundreds of videos that people enjoyed taking down. I hope I can regain your trust back in the future, but if it's permanently damaged and you don't care to check up, once again, completely understandable. And I thank you for supporting me up to this point, and I'll see you later, and I hope you can find more responsible creators to, you know, to watch and look up to. If you'd like to continue still following me, thank you so very much. I appreciate it more than ever right now. Despite all the lecture and criticism I got, I also got a lot of supporting messages, which gave me comfort knowing that people still see me in a positive light despite having no YouTube audience right now. So moving forward, if you would like to help my channel regrow, I would very, very greatly appreciate subscribing to this new channel and spreading this channel and this video around to all your friends and your social media followers. I'm gonna put a tweet about this in a description that would be greatly appreciated if it's retweeted and, you know, maybe quote retweeted so you guys can say nice things about me. I mean, that's up to you. I'm not forcing you to do anything. That's up to you. And secondly, it would also mean the world to me if you guys would just follow me on the internet in general. My channel's termination helped me realize that YouTube and Twitter are really the only platforms I had any following on besides the YouTube thumbnails Twitter. And in order to survive the hell that is modern internet, you need to have as much of a digital footprint as possible. So it would mean the world if I can get my other platforms going after this. Twitter is definitely the platform I'm the most active and most reachable on, so you can reach me at twitter.com/jab50n if you would like to see my daily shenanigans. I've also been streaming quite a bit on Twitch this year, which has been a new favorite hobby for me, so catch me on twitch.tv/jab50n, where I play snowboarding games and nothing else. No, sometimes I play more, but I do speedrun snowboarding games quite a bit. And if the first part of this video didn't make it obvious, I'm a pretty big movie buff, so you can catch me on letterboxd.com/jab50n, where I make really long, obnoxious reviews of every movie I watch. And I also have an Instagram that until now I was only using to DM people that don't have Twitter or Discord, but now that I'm trying to grow all my platforms, I'm gonna try using Instagram more as like a cleaner way of showing my life events, since Twitter is more of a messy, you know, like, it's like a messy chat room in comparison. Instagram is way more organized. So I'm over there at instagram.com/jab50n. If you can tell this trend, I'm basically jab50n everywhere. I'm also on Bluesky, even though I think that platform is kinda shit, but all my friends are on it, so I don't want to get FOMO. But I actually got the username Jab on that website, so I am jab.bsky.social. And lastly, I'm on TikTok. I don't use that platform very often, but my podcast co-host says I should start uploading my YouTube poop, YTPMVs, and other shitpost content on TikTok and maybe YouTube Shorts, and then use this new channel to upload my more serious content, and I think that's a good idea. So I'm on there, jab50n on TikTok. I still don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to try to figure out a way to utilize it. I was a meme on there in 2019, so I could do it again. You never know. Speaking of podcasts, did you know that my co-host of said podcast as TikTok sensation stopped posting about Among Us guy? Yeah, you know the one. If you'd like to listen to me and him shoot the shit on internet culture and movies, please give us a follow on our Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts, the Dual Layer Podcast. And we're also on Twitter at Dual Layer Pod. We'd appreciate follows on both of those. And secondly, you know about our Twitch festival that I run with the besties, Six and Beatstar, Funny Rave. Up until last month, we put the show on hiatus, but literally like 2 days before my channel got terminated, we announced its return. I've been admittedly putting show production off for quite a while now, ever since my channel's termination, but I really need to knock it off and really start getting this show off the ground again before I let a lot of people down. So after this video is edited and uploaded, I gotta get back to work on that. And you can catch us at twitch.tv/funnyrave, twitter.com/funnyyourrave, and funnyrave.bluesky.social, or bsky, whatever the pronunciation is. Thirdly, for those of you who don't know, I've been working for multiple YouTube channels full-time for the past half-decade. I work full-time for The Living Tombstone, and I freelance edited for multiple YouTube channels like Mother's Basement, Indie Mouse, Matt McMuscles, etc. I'm always open for editing work, so if anyone would like to hire me or collaborate with me, you know where to find me. Working for YouTube channels has been my main source of income and my main source of exposure for a while now, so it'd mean a lot to me more than ever to have me edit and collaborate with content creators to get my more serious videos up off the ground. September of last year, I tried kickstarting a new wave of serious content on my last channel, but then I stupidly put it off because almost immediately afterwards, a whole bunch of bad news happened in my life, which just killed all my motivation. I don't have a better excuse than that. But now I look at my channel's termination as a wake-up call to finally get my ass in gear and make the serious video projects I've been wanting to do for so goddamn long now. I do have a Patreon, though for some reason I never received the money I got from it, so I'm not going to plug it right now. I'm still trying to figure it out, but until then, just don't worry about it. I gotta get this fixed and figure out why I didn't receive any of the money. But if you'd like to donate, I am on PayPal. Everyone's on PayPal. I don't know why I feel the need to make myself look special for saying that. I'm on paypal.me/jab50yen, or if you would like an alternative site that makes your donations a bit more cutesy, I'm on Coffee too. ko-fi.com/jab50yen, 50 spelled in letters because that website doesn't allow numbers in the URL for some reason. And lastly, I would be eternally grateful if you would just like to have me on your shows, your podcasts. If any YouTubers or journalists want to talk to me about this situation, it would mean a lot, since I just need as much help as possible to get my name and my voice back on the YouTube grid. I don't know a better term for that. I'm sorry. So the next thing I want to talk about is a question I've been understandably getting a lot, and that's regarding the re-uploads of my old videos. For a lot of people, it's a no-brainer to just re-upload my whole catalog to this new channel, but I'm going to be completely honest, I don't know if that's a good idea, and I just don't know what to do regarding re-uploads on my end. I have a few reasons for this, all tying to just how many videos I had on my last channel. Like I said in the beginning, this channel homes videos I made since I was 16, and I've had multiple computers since then, and I didn't archive my videos like I should have, so a lot of my videos are on old dead hard drives, unfortunately. And even if I did have all my videos saved, I also don't want to spam this new channel with a shitload of uploads, because I feel like the algorithm wouldn't like that, and I feel like people subscribed also wouldn't like their subscription fee just getting plummeted with old ass uploads of mine. I don't want to put anything in jeopardy, so I'm just trying to play it safe. The second reason is also admittedly a bit more paranoid. So fun fact, this channel I just lost wasn't the first YouTube channel I ever lost. It's like the 4th or 5th, and the reason for that is way back in the day on YouTube, like 2010, 2011, 2012. False flagging someone was very easy. All you had to do was just flag a video and claim there was something violating it, and YouTube just believed you. And people's channels were like taken down left and right. So back when we were petty kids, we would just constantly take each other's channels down. And whenever I would re-upload videos to my new channels, everyone thought I was re-uploading other people's work instead of my own. Hell, even on my last channel that I had, like the first 20 uploads were re-uploads of my old work, and everyone thought those videos were made by other people and not me. So honestly, I don't want to deal with the possible depression I would get by people thinking my old videos are other people's videos. So yeah, I just need some time to figure out what I want to do with all of my old shit. In the meantime, I'm gonna let archivers do what they do best. There's a YouTube poop and YTPMV archiver who goes by the name of Gawara, who's uploaded one of my YTPMVs so far, and I'm not sure when or if he'll upload more, but in case he does, I suggest subscribing to him to stay updated. Also, the guys over at Archive have been graciously archiving a majority of my content since the beginning of my channel. Thanks so much to those guys. And VX Banaka specifically, I promise you one day we will have drinks together on me. Both of those links will be in the description if you'd like to enjoy my old videos. For now, I am going to see this new channel as an opportunity to just completely reset. As embarrassing as it is to admit, despite all the excuses I gave earlier, I uploaded a movie and listed to my channel because I took said channel for granted. You know, I'd be lying if I said that I didn't eventually just see my channel as a dumping ground for me out of spite and frustration. In early 2020, my entire channel got demonetized, and almost every upload I had since then got age restricted or content restricted. You know that one meme of the dude with the big ass walking down the street to Roddy Ricch singing, "I put a new fudgies on the Jeep"? Like, even that got age restricted. Like, why? Because he has a big ass? It just feels like YouTube has been secretly against me all these years and have just shadow banned all my content one way or another. So the creator I was on that old channel, I feel like wasn't gonna grow no matter how much I tried. So I'm just doing my best to see this new channel as an opportunity to completely repaint my image and get a fresh start. I'm never not going to be bummed out about my channel getting removed. I'll always cherish the memories I created with everyone there. It was the channel I uploaded the Lavender Town Oh Stinky YTPMV that got insanely viral on TikTok in 2019. It was the channel my Dami Tikosita mashup got over 1 million views because I accidentally went through the YouTube Kids algorithm, and so many parents were upset at me because I renamed the video to "Fuck You and Your Stupid Children." It was the channel where my hit or miss YTPMVs went viral back in 2018. It was the channel where my Rhythm Heaven YTPMVs were uploaded and everyone in the YTPMV and Rhythm Heaven communities enjoyed it. And it was the channel that's responsible for me getting a lot of connections with YouTubers I edit for and collaborate with. That channel is always going to have a place in my heart for forming my life to what it is today. And I'll always be eternally grateful for everyone who watched and subscribed and helped me get to this position. My life would have never been this way without all of you. I'm going to be moving forward as optimistically as possible and just taking all this motivation to finally get all my projects back on track. I have several video essay ideas I've been really trying to get myself in the right headspace to start working on. I have another show idea that a very prominent YouTuber is interested in being the first guest on. I won't say his name, but if I get it to happen, I think it'll really surprise everyone. I have a super experimental film involving elevators that I'm going to be releasing later this year, and I really can't wait to see everyone's reaction for that. And much more. For all I know, my channel getting terminated is probably a blessing in disguise, since all of these projects could have potentially been dead on arrival had I uploaded those to my old channel. So I hope you all stick around for the Jab 50 yen of the future. And I once again want to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart for watching, subscribing, bringing your friends on board with you, and overall supporting me. I look forward to this next chapter in my life, and I hope all of you are too. Thanks so much, everyone.